Hello everyone, welcome to another rendition of the GamingZpound. I am your host, Chriz, aka The Mole. In every generation there is one game that you associate with that era. Everyone is different in their own way, but me personally, the Super Nintendo versus the Sega Mega Drive generation was all Sonic and Mario. The PS2, GameCube and Xbox, that was all about Star Wars Battlefront. For me personally, I don't know about you guys, but what about the PS1 and N64? For me, there was only one king of games then, Goldeneye. So when Goldeneye Reloaded hit, I had to see if my classic game was fairly treated. With that said, let's look at Goldeneye Reloaded. As always, let's start with presentation. First, I need to point out this is not the N64 game remade. It's the game and film reimagined. What I mean by that is, for example, Daniel Craig is now James Bond.
Welcome to Russia. MI6 has given us the go-ahead on the mission.
Just wait until the last truck passes. I'll take the car on the left. You take the one on the right. Now, let's go.
No, I mean action. We are soldiers, not gods. We crave action. We live for action. We are men of action. There is no action here.
Nice work, James.
Just like old times.
You take the tower, but watch out for that sniper. I'll get the truck.
Likeness and in voice. The story has been changed to match this and tie in to the Daniel Craig Bond films. The sound is great, the graphics are not the best, but they're still pretty damn great. Add some of the better elements from modern shooters to it, like destructible environments, and all of these make a great game experience on their own, let alone the gameplay. So I had to give the presentation overall a solid 9 out of 10. So now let's look at gameplay. This is the game's strongest and weakest point. Let me explain why now. Using the PlayStation's regular 6-axis or DualShock 3, it plays much like the classic. For better or worse, it plays like the N64 gameplay. I personally say better. Modern shooters like Call of Duty just don't seem to capture the same enjoyment I got when I was younger and I was playing Goldeneye with friends. So if you're a fan of the N64 game, you'll most likely love the gameplay. Modern themes flow through this reimagining. A big notice is that instead of your watch device, you now use a mobile phone similar to an iPhone to scan stuff. This makes for a great new take while staying true to the source. The AI has been improved from the overall experience of the original, using a modified version of, I think it's called the A1 bot system. It makes each one of the AI people act more unique and dynamic from each other, which is a much welcome improvement in a game like this. So why did I say weakest point? Well, the game is advertised as PlayStation Move, yet playing with the Move is not fun. I'm not against motion controls at all. In fact, my favourite game in this generation is on the Wii, like the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. The Wii is a great system, and I love the PlayStation Move. However, I feel motion control was done badly in this game. I have recalibrated and recalibrated and recalibrated. I have adjusted the sensitivity and adjusted it and adjusted it and adjusted it more and more and more, yet the game is just too sensitive. The slightest little movement at times and the screen goes flailing around like a fish out of water. It's a shame too, as the layout for using the move and navigation pad is actually really well done. It's just this one sensitivity mistake that really hurts it. So, removing points for motion control, I have to give the gameplay, sadly, 7 out of 10. Now, let's look at features. The game features the normal story mode, with the changes in levels and designs. This is your usual campaign.
James, come on!
Look! What the hell are they doing with one of those?
We haven't the time. Let's go. Come on, James. Let's move.
What the hell is happening up there? Have you heard anything new? Нет. Probably just another surprise inspection. They used to let...
Next feature is called MI6 Ops Missions, which is an extra single player mission, and you can download other players' customized missions and try to beat their score. Returning is multiplayer, with online and yes, split screen. As a guy who loves split screen games, I have to say it's always much more fun playing with a buddy who is sat in the same room as you, rather than going online against someone you don't know. You can't see their reactions, you can't talk to them properly. I mean, you can with headsets and stuff, but it's just not as fun as split screen. The fact this is in this game, the split screen, very welcomed. The fun feature with Goldeneye on the N64 was split screen. One of the many things I hate about modern shooters is the fact that a load of them remove split screen. It's like, why? But yeah, that's in there. Multiplayer modes are Conflict, which is your typical deathmatch. Golden Gun, which is deathmatch but with the ever-loved golden gun. The one-hit weapon we all loved back in the day. You Only Live Twice, which is an elimination game with a set number of lives. Escalation is where every kill gives you a new weapon. So say you shoot someone with one gun, you then respawn and they respawn basically, but your gun suddenly gets upgraded to like the next one along. You then have to keep trying to kill as many people as you can to complete the chain of guns basically, which that's actually really fun. I like that mode. Detonating Agent is Conflict meets Pass the Bomb of sorts. Finally, Team Conflict, which is your normal team deathmatch. There are over 40 characters to use in multiplayer and over 10 maps. Lots of modifiers too, you can mix and match for lots of replay. I give the features a solid 100%, 10 out of 10. Everything you want from the Goldeneye game, plus a lot. That now brings me to the final verdict. This game is great for fans of the original. A few problems, mostly motion control related, hold it back from its full potential. However, if you loved the N64 Goldeneye like I did, this is worth a buy. If you're new to it, I say rent it, make up your own mind, as it's a game for fans of a game that existed 13 years ago. So it won't play like your Halos or your Killzones, Call of Duties and stuff nowadays. But that's why I love it. I give this game an 8.5 out of 10. So for those of you out there, you may know someone who used to love Goldeneye back in the day. Christmas is coming up. buy them for Christmas. Or if you were a fan of the old Goldeneye games, you can always buy it or ask for it for Christmas. As always, I've been your host, Chriz, aka The Mole. See ya.